Hello guys, welcome to day 6 of the trading marathon on this channel. My name is Daniel, and in today's video I will introduce you to one of the most important mind concepts when it's about longevity in the trading game, because in the end, as a long-term goal, we all want to be, I guess, satisfied people who have a happy life, who live a fulfilled life, who reach their goals, who fulfill their ambitions and so on. And usually in several professions you can always outwork the competition and work as hard and as long as you have to until you reach a certain let's say level of success, and then this gives you some kind of fulfillment, and you will be happy, and this will give you more energy, and you move on and you will reach the next level, and after you reach the next level this will fuel you even more with energy, and so on and so on and so on, and you get even more motivated the further you go. But I can tell you right now, this is a very important information, really trust me on that, this does not apply at all in trading, okay? If you make your next step depending on the outcome that you previously had, you will be miserable. Also, the first several years will most likely be so terrible that you will be forced to give up or surrender on this journey. So what you really need in trading, and this is maybe one of the most underrated secrets or mind concepts, or I have never heard anybody talking about that in trading or in this sphere except myself. I have written it out even in my journal for you. If your mood depends on the charts, your life will be miserable. And furthermore, this state of mental unhappiness and unwell-being, it will automatically result in overtrading, because in the end you will try to satisfy your need for validation and your need for reaching some certain type of success or your goal. And this will force you to take unnecessary actions, unnecessary trades, forced trades in situation where you should actually not even take a trade, and by default you will lose money. So if your happiness, I've written down in a more simple concept, if your action depends on your mood and your mood depends on the chart, it will exactly destroy the kind of behavior you need to succeed in trading. And now let's, because if you're like me, you're pragmatic, you want to know how do you want to behave, what exact steps should you follow. I need to introduce you to the concept of aggressive patience, because in trading it's exactly what you need, aggressive patience. Patience alone is not enough, and aggressiveness it will definitely destroy everything. So you need kind of like aggressive patience. As I said, I will introduce you to the concept. When people hear be patient in trading, they often think they just gonna kick up their feet on a chair and wait, and the magic results will just happen. But it's not like that. You need to show up every single day, and you need to do your best work. And even on the days you want to force some magic results with 100x leverage, you need to show up, be as disciplined as you possibly can, do the analysis as you're supposed to do and as I will teach you, and then execute the level with the risk that you are supposed to take, not more and not less, okay? And this is the kind of aggressiveness you need to have, so that you show up every day and execute this every day. But at the same time, it will take a lot of time. We are talking about weeks, months, years, years actually. We're talking about years. We're not talking about you will get rich in the next month. No, I'm teaching you here a profession that will help you to make actually in the end a lot of money, but it will take years for you to get there. As in any other profession, if you wanna, like make something good or achieve something good or great, we're talking about something that is really rare if we're looking at the overall human population. To be a successful trader, it's not something that is kind of common. So you need to have really this aggressive patience and this time horizons of years or decades, and your mood and your happiness and your fulfillment needs to be independent of your trading results, because I already told you in the last videos that very, very likely in the first 1 to 3 years you will face trading losses. Maybe dramatic or severe trading losses, maybe not so dramatic and not so severe trading losses, but there will be losses, definitely. And if you always get close to a heart attack when something like this happens, there will be a lot of heart attacks. And if you always have a bad day when your trade runs to the stop loss, you will have a lot of bad days. And I mean, there will be a lot of bad days anyway, so don't make it extra hard for you and don't make your mood too much depending on the charts and on your trading results, because I can tell you right now in the beginning, it will definitely not run as good as you may be hoping for right now. But over time it will improve, I can guarantee you that much. And over time you will find out what works and what doesn't work, then you will find your way. But the magic that everybody thinks there is just simply persevering through the hard times until you are at the moment and are in the situation where you finally can produce the outcomes that you would like to have. But it takes time and it takes very much willpower and pushing through the hard times until you get there. So the magic is simply having something else where you can get your kind of fulfillment out of. For example, I'm running every day. When I look at my day, I think, did I do a half marathon? Yes, I did. So did I get better in running? Yes, I did. Did I do some sports? Did I maybe hit the gym or something? Yes, so I got better there. Did I eat some food that I liked? Yes. Did it give me proper nutrition? Yes, it did. Did I spend some nice hours with my girlfriend? Yes, I did. So did I upload a German and an English video? Yes, I did. So it was very likely a very good day, independently of if my trade hit the take profit or the stop loss. I mean, in addition to that, if my trade hit the take profit, I will be very happy in addition. And if my trade hit the stop loss, I will recognize it, acknowledge it, maybe learn from a mistake if there was a mistake. Sometimes the trade runs in the stop loss, even though the setup was very valid and you were supposed to take the trade. So yeah, it should be kind of like a very unemotional kind of thing, and you should not get any satisfaction out of a trading result at all. Now, some people will ask themselves, well, Daniel, there is so much money on the line for me, I'm forced to react emotionally. Yeah, well, then you're taking too much risk. Simple as that. If your wins are so big that you always get a heart attack when you win, then you're betting too much money, obviously. And if your losses are always so big that you think about, you have a near existence crisis, yeah, well, then you bet too much money, because you shouldn't bet yourself into an existential crisis, okay? So if you get too emotional, you're betting too big. Yes, so that's kind of the outcome. And then if you take smaller bets and you're not satisfied anymore, get your satisfaction from somewhere else. That's what's the point of this video actually is. Yes. Because many people will argue that only the big bets are satisfying them. Well, then don't focus on the betting size, do something else, go running. For example, here was my half marathon from today. Today is the June of 6th and I run the 6th in a row. I will run 30 or 60 as long as this English trading marathon version takes. As long as that, I will run one half marathon every single day. Yes, and I get some satisfaction out of that. That was my point from the whole thing. And you should definitely not have trading as your sole focus in life, because if that's your only thing you can get any dopamine and any kind of sense of happiness and fulfillment out of, then it will force you into overtrading and into taking stupid actions that you will regret later on. So really think about that. And I hope you appreciate this information, honestly. And I hope you appreciate the value of what I'm telling you here. If you don't appreciate it now, then you're obviously very new to trading. And after you hit some severe losses, you will remember back on what I have told you right here. And then you will appreciate it even more and keep watching the trading marathon. Yes. But anyways, guys, I hope you liked the video and we see each other tomorrow in day 7 of the trading marathon. Until then, stay hard. See you. Bye-bye.